So welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back for those that were here 2 years ago, standing strong. And welcome to everyone that is new. Thank you so much for each and every single subscription. I highly, really, truly appreciate it. So when I say welcome back, a lot of people will be confused because it will look like the first video on my channel, but I had previously done a get to know me tag, and after that I really chickened out from posting any other video ever again. So that kind of messed with me, and like all the intrusive thoughts saying you can't do it kind of messed me up. So I didn't post again, but I'm very grateful for my support system because they helped me a lot. So I want to just say thank you so much to my support system that really helped me to transition back into wanting to film and like wanting to do more YouTube videos, so that kind of helped a lot. But if we fail, God forbid, but if we do, we blame them. We really going to blame them. But yeah, so as you can read from the title, this is an updated get to know me, because obviously it's been 2 years and a lot. So I'm just going to let you guys know on what has and hasn't changed. So yeah, I had asked Instagram and like my personal WhatsApp and so forth to ask me questions that they would like to know, and I'm going to be reading those questions out. Some I got from Instagram, like I said, some I got personally, and others are just like general like questions that I'm gonna throw out there. I need to kind of read them, so I'm just going to be looking at the phone, reading the questions, and then obviously answering. So, and listen, Instagram, Mina, you guys, Akesana, why?
Catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I 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 catch you, Ricky. Ricky.
Like, I really asked Instagram, and they're there. Some people said always you. The person who said that, you know yourself. But yeah, they are right, because I have like asked this before, and it may be a tad bit irritating to see a person ask you this and then like not do anything about it. So I do understand them, but why are you guys such ops? Anywho, into the questions we dive. So the very first question I have is a bit aggressive, honestly, guys. When they say ask questions, I mean nice questions. But said person asked me, "Are you single?"
God will help me and slap you. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next month, it might not be next year, but you will pay dearly. God will show you and reveal himself to you.
Fight you now, but I won't do that. And I want to say I don't know how to answer this question.
My sister, you're shaking. My sister.
And it's gonna seem so sketch, right? It seems weird that I'm saying I don't know how to answer this question, but I genuinely don't, because I really, in my heart, I'm in love, but in my physical, your question. But I don't know how to answer that question honestly and truly, so I am not going to sit here and lie. So I'm just gonna leave it. Another question I was asked is, do you have a favorite sibling? So I've said this before on like another video. I've said this like many times. I consider myself to have more than just my two siblings, which is my brother and my sister. So they come as a package, so they bring along their friends, and I don't like saying, oh, that's your friend and whatsoever. I consider them like part of our family. So if I have a favorite from all of them, no, I don't think so. I love them all. I'm just closer to some than others. those that know that I'm close to them know that I'm close to them, but we relate in different ways with each and every single one. In terms of like my biological siblings, them like annoy me, so I don't know if I can choose one over the other because I love them both. You know, they're like my babies, so I can't choose. Question is, what's your longest relationship? So honestly, I don't know how to answer these questions, and it makes me look like a dodgy person. I know and I understand, but I really don't know. Sorry, my hair is getting messed up. I don't know how to answer it, but from what I can say personally, unless the person thinks otherwise, but my longest relationship has been 2 years and a half on and off. So we were once together, then we stopped being together, then we got back together, then we stopped being together, then like it was a lot happening there. So yeah. So another question is, do you have piercings or tattoos? If yes, how many? I don't have any tattoos, but I do have piercings. If I remember correctly, I have about 10 piercings, I think. 10 piercings. I used to have 12 piercings. Yeah, I used to have 12 piercings. I took them out. Now I just have 10. And some of them I pierced myself. Don't ask me why I did that. It's a long story. I will dive into it another day. Others I obviously got done by professionals. Okay, that's kind of it. No, okay. So which parent do you resemble the most? So personally, like from a personal standpoint, I personally think I look like my dad. Crazy thing to say, but a lot of people think I look like my mom. I will insert pictures of them somewhere and you'll see them. I personally think like I look like my dad a lot. So if you've ever shellaed me, you think my dad is cute. But other people say I look like my mom. They say we all look like my mom. I don't know. I really can't say. Another question I was asked is, what's your favorite book? So there's this book by Francine Rivers. I hope I'm saying her name right. It's called Redeeming Love. I love that book. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with that book. The story is loosely based on a biblical story, which I love because I think the author, well, not I think, a large majority of the books I read by her were Christian books. So I believe she's a Christian writer, like Christian fiction. Ours, but yeah, so that book like is incredibly written. Like, I went through every single emotion. I was happy, I was sad, I was angry, I was frustrated. Like, I went through everything, and it all brought about a message that God's love is like everlasting. Like, it will come for you and seek you and want you than any other thing in this world. And it was just beautiful. I recommend that everybody should read it, especially women. Like, for the women, especially if you're someone who thinks, because I obviously have a past, and like a lot of, I tell people I am 24. I'm 24, but I have the life of a 50-year-old person. Like, I've lived a very long life in a very short span because I was going through a lot and I just wanted to live out everything, and that caused me to have like a really long story. So that's, looking at her life and looking at my own life, I just like, I could relate here and there. So I liked it. I really love it. I really recommend for people to read it. Like, it's like my number one book to recommend to people, especially women, like I've said already. What's your favorite song? So I don't think I have a favorite song because I love music. Like, music is literally my therapy because I cannot pay to sit down and speak to a person for an hour. not my thing. I can speak, but not to another person about like how I feel. I've never really been able to do that, except with like my best friends. But yeah, so that's like paying a person I can't do. But if I have music, like you will hear from like my anger, you'll hear my frustration, you'll hear my loneliness, you'll hear. So I don't think I have a favorite song. But if you had to ask my Apple Music replay, it would have a different story to tell. And I don't always agree with it. But I do like, yeah. And yeah, I don't have a favorite song. Like honestly and truly, I don't have a favorite song. I don't have a favorite song. And if I say what songs I like, a lot of you people will look at me sideways. So let me just leave it. Someone asked, what's your love language?
Now money be my love language. I love you, know they walk again. Now money be my love language. I love you, know they walk again.
Love is sweet, though. When money and that love is sweet. I'm joking. Before, I'm not, I'm joking. My love language, okay, a lot of people will disagree, but my love language is physical touch. I know, but my love language is physical touch, and my love languages are physical touch, quality time, and words of affirmation. Those are my love languages. Why I say people argue with the physical touch one, because I don't like people touching me, which is so crazy, but I like to touch people, which is mad. Madness is my love language. But yeah, so I don't like people touching me. I'm not really keen on that, but I love to touch other people, which is insane. Have you ever been cheated on? Z. Ha! So I have been cheated on, I think twice. One time I found out because I was having a falling out with someone, and then they told me, yeah, your man is cheating on you. At the time, they did not know the said person was no longer my man, but they were my friend. So I like took the screenshots and I sent it to said person, and I was like, oh guy, Pella, you are cheating on me. And then said person was like, yeah, Antoine, I was, and we got over it. Another person cheated on me. They had kissed somebody else, and the girl told me. The girl was like, yeah, I kissed your man. And then I went to ask him, and then thank God he's not a liar. And yeah, he told me that, yeah, I kissed her, and this is what's your religion? What religion are you? So I am Christian, proud to be. Yes, I've been. I love to say I've been Christian for the last 3 years, which is mad for someone to hear, because you know what? I'll just tell a story about that. I have. So I'll tell a story about how I've only been Christian for 3 years, but I grew up in the church. From the moment I said I was at church. So yeah, someone asked very sweet question. How's your journey with Christ? It's shaky, guys. The reason why I say it's shaky is because I'm still getting to a point whereby a lot of what I've been through should not define how I see my relationship with God. And that's like a journey, and I'm very grateful for the people that have been around me, that have been helping me through this journey. And also I thank God Almighty for continuously being here for me, even if I try to run for the hills every time, but he's still here, and I love him for that. Will you be making Christian content? Honestly, I don't know what Christian content is, because I personally feel like Christianity is a lifestyle. So if you are watching my life, you need to see Christ in each and every single thing that I do. And if I'm not representing that, then I am not representing my lifestyle in its entirety. So that's what I think my content will be. Someone says, not a question, but you are very much admired. See, you want me to cry, and I don't appreciate it. I appreciate you too. Like, oh God, I appreciate each and every single one of you. I appreciate life, but I appreciate the people that God has put in my life a lot. So I really appreciate you. I really, really do. Okay, so now we're just gonna quickly swiftly move on to WhatsApp and all the personal questions that were sent to me directly. Someone says, "Man, where is he?"
I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my eyes when I...
What do you mean, guys? What do you mean? Where is man? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, wanna stress me out? One thing what's the one thing about yourself you would like to be remembered by? And like I say this every single time, I want to be remembered for being funny. And being funny is like an open bracket for me, because I want to be remembered for somebody that brought joy to your life. Like, even if we kicked, screamed, cried, whatever it may be, if you could remember at least one glimpse like of a joyful moment that we shared together, I really want to be remembered for that. And not only that, like I want to be remembered for being like that girl that represented Jesus in each and every single thing that she did. And I know that is an outrageous thing to say, but that's really something that I want and I aspire to do. Another question was, if you could listen to only one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? At this point, I really don't know, but yeah, I really don't know, to be honest. Like, there's so many songs that I love and like I could blast on repeat, but I can't really pinpoint one. And then another question I was asked is, are you currently dating?
Oh, Lord. Again.
What is it with my relationship status? What is it, guys? Guys, what it is with my relationship status? Like, I've had enough. I'm enough.
Can I know my offense? Can I know my offense? Can I know my offense? You was handling me. Can I know my offense? Can I know my offense?
Enough now. Like, I'm at a point where I don't know what to say. But I don't know if I'm currently dating. That's how I'm gonna answer this question, because I don't know. And another question I was asked is, do you have any pet peeves? I think I do. Like, do I get the ick? Sometimes, yes, I do. I really do get the ick. Some things just ick me. But do I think they're like things that just stand out and I'm like, oh my god, this is a pet peeve? I don't really know. I know there are certain things I don't really like. Like, I don't like people's feet touching me. The idea of somebody's foot being on my body is insane to me, very much crazy. But I don't know if that could be a pet peeve. But I do have like other things that like stand out. What's your favorite childhood memory? So my late mom used to have a shop in town, right? So my favorite memory was this other guy, a Nigerian guy. He used to have a shop opposite my mom, and this guy would blast P Square every single day. And when we were there, he would literally like play all the romantic songs, and I'll just be there like lover girling it up. And like that was like one of my favorite memories. A memory that really stands out to me is like overnight prayer. And it's not necessarily for the prayer part of the overnight, but it was because it felt like a big sleepover with like everybody that was like your friend at church. So I liked that. That's the one thing I liked. I loved Christmas. I loved New Year's. What else? Like, I have a lot. You see, I'm indecisive. This is why. Just let me know comments. But yeah, so that's one thing that I really liked in my childhood. And what's my go-to karaoke song? Do I look like I karaoke? I don't have one. But if I did have one, it would be If I Was a Boy. But I think it would be If I Was a Boy by Beyonce or Man Down by Rihanna. Listen, we had a talent show at Aftercare, and that was like my go-to song with my girls. We would sing that song word for word, lyric for lyric, bar for bar. Listen, that was my jam. song. So yeah, as we wrap up the video, I'm just gonna read like some straight fire questions and then like you know who did you last say I love you to? My best friend. My best friend and my sister. My best friend and my sister. Do I have any regrets? Yes, I do. Although I do not like looking at them as regrets, but there are things that when I look at myself, I'm just like, girl, you should have never done that. So yeah, so I could say they're regrets. Are you insecure? I have insecurities, which is not a good thing. I would not ever promote that. But am I insecure? No, I don't think I am. How do you want to die? I want to sleep. I just want to sleep. I don't want no pain. I don't want nothing. But if we're being honest, the Christian in me wants to say I'm waiting for the trumpet. I play any sports? No, I currently do not play any sports, but I used to run track, which is run at school. I used to do cross country, which is run at school, and I used to play netball. And there was a time my best friend convinced me to buy tennis rackets and try tennis. We did it for 6 months. Do you bite your nails? I do, and it's embarrassing. It is really, especially when I'm anxious. Like when I am anxious, I bite my nails a lot. When was the last physical fight I had? It was a while ago, but I did not lose. That's all that matters. You can like ping me a little bit, but I will make sure I end that thing there and then. Do I like someone? Yes. Do I? I don't. Guys, when it comes to these questions, I really don't know. So yeah. Do I hate anyone at the moment? No. I believe hate is a very strong word, but I do strongly dislike some people. And yeah. Do I miss someone? Yes, I do. I miss that person a lot. And people have I fought? I've had, I think, approximately 6 fights in my entire life. I've lost one. That was my very first fight. I lost. And then every fight after that, I learned, regrouped, and I thumped. Violence is never the answer. Don't ever think violence is the answer. But if push comes to shove, push and shove. That's what I'm gonna say. And lastly, do you miss anyone from your past? And I'm guessing this question is relating to like friendships and relationships. From friendships, yes, I do miss quite a few people. Yeah, but I do miss quite a few people. And relationship wise, yes, I do miss one particular person. And yeah, it is what it is. But I miss that person more as a friend than I do as a partner, because I think we're better friends than we were partners. So yeah, that's it from me. Will this be my last video? Actually, that should be one question I must ask. Will this be my last video and then we wait for 2 years? No. And say no, this is not going to be my last video. I'm praying to God that he gives me inspiration on what I should and shouldn't post. And also, I just continue to be as natural as I can possibly be for you guys. So yeah, and I just want to transmit joy as much as I possibly can. And I hope this video gave you joy. So that's what I'm gonna say. If you see this and you feel like I'm talking about you,
Shut up, you. Shut up. You.
be quiet, okay? Don't say anything, all right? Nah, cool. And if you don't see this and I'm talking about you, you're lucky. So yeah, this is how we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for each and every single person that subscribed to my channel even before a video was posted. Like, you guys are incredible. I really appreciate you. Apart from that, we will be dropping a video soon, hopefully. But yeah, it's been your girl Melanin Debs, the one that drips with chocolate every day, and I love you guys. Till next time, bye.